If God asked you to drop everything to follow Him, would you? Could you leave behind your friends and family, your job, your home, the church you love? Our lives are made up of 1,000 different comforts, but are they really blessings if they make us forget why we're here? Wake up. Why are you here? What are you living for? God's call looks different for everyone, but there's no question He's calling you to live for Him. Will you answer?
In 2012, my family, we came to a spiritual crossroads in our discipleship to Jesus.
Hi, my name is Susie Kang, and I am one of the members that will be going with Pastor Paul and his family to Sydney, Australia.
Hi, I'm Doug.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and we have 2 kids, Luke, who's 4 years old, and Amelia, that's 2 years old. We became very established in this world. We had a beautiful house. We were pretty much living the American dream.
But it was at that time where God was just really clearly speaking and asking me, Paul, if I told you to drop everything and go, did you drop everything and go?
When we really thought about what that entailed, it was absolutely crazy.
And that bothered me so much that as not just a pastor, but as a follower of Jesus Christ, that I couldn't say, yes, God, I'll follow you wherever you go out. Yes, God, I'll drop everything.
I wrestled with, how can I and what does that look like in my life?
Ultimately, Hannah and I needed to answer the question, are we living by faith in a way that is pleasing to Him?
I was convicted by a sermon about how it delights the Lord when you give your youth to Him. And I wondered, God, how can I give my youth to you?
If not now, then when? We're young, our kids are young, and this is the best time to move around and be bold for God.
We need to be able to say yes if God ever asks us to drop everything and go.
And although I felt the tugging in my heart, I, of course, still had some fear.
And we see the people of God, we're thinking, well, our faith and our lives don't look a lot like that.
God has given us and given me an opportunity to survey and visit and pray for Sydney, Australia.
After 1 year of wrestling with God, I finally decided church plant.
If our faith is pleasing to the Lord, we strongly felt that He was calling us to take that leap of faith and to commit to this Australia church plant.
I was reminded of just God's faithfulness and steadfastness. His character doesn't change.
Following Jesus, that's what a disciple is. A disciple is a learner of Jesus' ways and a follower of Jesus' ways. And so that's our heart, that this church would really raise disciples of Jesus Christ that is unapologetic in serving Jesus, following Jesus. The Christian life is the most exciting life and the most rewarding life that anyone could ever live. And I pray and hope that this church plant and this church, Grace Community Chapel Sydney, would be a church that is filled with disciples that follow Jesus wherever they may call them and whenever they may call them.